Hi guys, Calvin Strawn here, creator of the Find a Way to Win programs and the Eruption Seminar. Talking to you about the impact of comparisons. When you compare yourself to someone else and the devastating impact it has on your performance. Because we're all about finding a way to win here when you watch these videos. You know, years and years ago I heard an analogy about be careful of comparisons, and here's why. We've all seen the NFL, National Football League, or football, right? You understand what that is, I hope. There's a position known as the kicker, right? And there's also a position known as the center, right? Now the center typically is a huge guy, like very round, very big, and his whole job is to stop the other team from coming through. He's a massive man. The kicker, though, is very lean and thin and tiny, and his job is to kick the ball up through the uprights. So here's the thing, we're looking at comparisons. Imagine this. Imagine you are the center, and your role is to be big and to stop that line from coming through, and you turn and look at the kicker and realize, wow, look how small he is, and look how skinny he is, and how fast he is, and look how big I am. And you start feeling bad about yourself because he's so much smaller than you are, and you're so heavy and big, and right? Comparing. The problem is, being his size and his shape for your role will not work. Does that make sense? You're designed the way you are on purpose. So if you're imagining you're the kicker playing in the center position, you are going to have a really rough time, right? And similarly, if you're the center trying to do the kicker's role, you're also going to have a fair amount of challenges, which is also true for you. It's like when you start to compare your behavior, your design to someone else's, it has a definite negative impact on your performance. You start overthinking, you start getting in your mind. And we're going to cover this later on in a future blog on your prefrontal cortex and overthinking what happens to your performance. Here I want you to simply understand this. When you start getting in your head, you're dead. So when you start thinking about your position and comparing, you start getting in your head, it starts to crush and ruin your performance because you're thinking too much. Right? When you start thinking too much, it takes over what you have available to do the job at hand. So the important part is you have what you need for what you're designed for. You know, I had an interview just last week where I talked about the NBA. I talked about Michael Jordan, I talked about Larry Bird, and talked about basketball. Now Larry Bird, everyone knows, is tall, 6'10", white guy, couldn't jump, wasn't very fast. You hear all the critics about him, he's not very athletic, but he was one of the best basketball players of all time. Then you have Michael Jordan, who was like a svelte, fast, stealthy player, muscular, could jump, could shoot, could run. He's phenomenal. Very different than Larry Bird. But capture this, they're both Hall of Famers. They both play basketball. They both played in the same league at the same time, and they both were champions. If you compare yourself to someone else, it starts getting in your mind, it starts to affect your performance, and you can't be your best. Be the best of what you have, not what they have. Does that make sense? Comparisons can ruin your performance. Your job is the best you can be. Does that make sense? If you can do that, you can find a way to win. I'll see you on the next one. Hey there, thanks for stopping by and thanks for watching. Listen, if this video really resonated with you, make sure you subscribe to my channel to get the latest updates on how to find a way to win and really perform well under pressure. And for an even deeper dive on the training, go by my website, calvinstrong.com. I promise your time will not be wasted.